Are we listening? Okay.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على محمد رسول الله بافرولا على تولا على من منكتومو حينو نمبلفا منكتوتي على من يالون كويسون تالي منصون على يا باتو ما باتو على بلفا نالا حينو بالا دافعولي ate ala atale duniya da ay hadama din wata aya suwandi aya marandi duniya la nyin kamala asati ala batu wolom asala ya maroke asa jamfa kula min be duniya balgo tinyala ka to soma ibta konti bola de iba jola da kiso ne nemo danela ka jinde muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam alay hadama din momenta aya tabandi ay letaro diala letaro mi yalon ko ay hadama de wala kunum fay ay bi fay soma fana ay bi fay memba nyaat be Charles Jaw Memorial Academy de mo be kontonna alla Islamic club ala nyaaton kolu mantulu lon roma important de wala mola baro ila baro wala ke kankula is not your name or your surname or where you belong, or where you are not belonging. So Sabula, the school or administration or control from the principal to the teachers, the management, everybody involved. Ba fulale ko Allah Islamic club o albedo ko bala kaduna mara sinya jamante kanajan kana nalka kacha wakatan dile ko Islam hanindi karambungol to another school will conventional, which is absolutely not true. Because if a karama conventional, like a do religious law, will mokul let in funds are review na revise miro lom ikadinna, but they are absolutely out of context. Am correct? Okuan se agilo to get back. Yalon tolmo final problem will mean particularly Gambian olu. Ntol tubabo kan karama e fonfen dinna ninga bulan hakilo kono but what is that noise for? What is that noise for? Is it the arrival of one of the greatest youths in the Gambia? Oh great, I like that. So for that matter, you know why I like that? Because if you are able to teach somebody until he is graduated, and whenever he appears, people applaud him, I think that is a cause for one to be very glad and happy, isn't it? Thank you very much. So I want everybody, girls and boys, to emulate, not to imitate, to emulate him in what he's doing, including Ustaz Yusuf and all the members of this Islamic club and Usman. All these are mentors. You can emulate them and you become one of the best. So for that matter, Leftaminna, Kachamin Binakela, Kumaya Tabaki, very important, very, very important. Lavita Alliance Sonake Mandinka Kaula, in Kamala Alsa Faham. Because I want tomorrow each and everybody among you, either the boys or the girls, Levita Soma, for all of you to be the best politicians in this country. But not the politicians of the modern Gambian politics. No. I'll take a politician who will come in the Gambia side from 1965 to today. Today is what, 28, huh? 28 what, March? 2026. From 1965 all the way to 2026. I'll never cannot do a politicians in fact. Never even think or even entertain the idea of becoming a politician like the ones that we are seeing now on the ground in the Gambia. Because fennatije miya lonko ila manyani dino tat. Fennatije ila manyani jikanyima tat. Fennatije ila manyani na chosani kendo tat. Because we're talking about Islamic politics, Kodi? Namara minibija ale English grammar lonne, Kodi? English grammar, what is called the possessive case. or the genitive case? Huh? Well, because you might not understand me. So Nico the possessive case means Nico the book of the girl. That of is the article that makes the book the possession of the girl. Are you understand? So Latin Alveyam Fulanyali Angale count to get Tubabu Kan Karamola. I don't like it. Lavita Tubabu Karamola, but Mama Tubabu Kan Karam. Tubabu Karam Lavita 100%, but Tubabu Kan Karam is enough. Tubabu Kan Karamola and Tolube Halaki I am getting, and we will never move as long as we are unable to differentiate between what is linguistic education and what is scientific and knowledge education. Fonsebo nyambala ni wanten titano. So anga dun kacha kono nyen kamala watu la beto kamala. Follow minum politikoti. Also ntana maninga kamata kodi. Minum politikoti. Yalon Gambia janiko politiko. Wolom ya political party form. Etela political party abe manse ya nyini wala. Ni election wasite quartier fayo ke kodi. Ni ta ganyata eta state house. Etela party eta state house. Ni la député gagnate siata eta parlemento kon hani man siya min gagnata eta parlement kodi judiciary man say tombondiro ke mollanka miniki li jojol ni loyalu na tola monna attorney general na do tola monna chief justice tol muminati supreme high court judges and supreme court judges and magistrate court judges kodi ndol yamara dantatenne coming for government in your subjects is called Namra subject of Balbul. Kodi, the three branches of government. Four temba. Kodi executive, Mia Lonko Teleka Kul Tamandi, the legislative Woleka Lualandi, and the judiciary Woleka Kitiol Kuntu Molu Tema, and in Molni Mansa Tema. Namra Nindom Koti and Tolbekar and the men. But Allah Tuloba Islam wa in Kul Landinyani. Katuniko politiko wolom ka hadama dingol la Kul Tamandi. Ila soto fongolom, ila balu nyalom, ila mira nyalom, ida malu tema, ani banko tema, anini ala tema, anini dunia dula dolu tema, ibata mandila silo minna, aketa luwati bang, aketa miroti bang, aketa kuwo kuti mimbe molu la nyato ta sababu la ukuoto. Walati na the word politics from angale kaoto, wala mwoti miya long control kamin kili a civilized. Bari mimbe kirin Gambia wote kelano politikoti wakamuntale ko dafan wala kelo ni la nyon son kando wulo ko bari Allah Islam wala politiko fahamu ba ninga o fahamu momo bijantol bebe la file ka ke politician oti soma parce que politiko folo nyantal wala minkan wala mankitan tolla politician wala anim politiko Kenya la ja Islam wala politiko ni ba jube la eka jube dula saballa Kenya saba. Number 1, it is the structure of Islamic politics. Number 2, it is the function of Islamic politics. And number 3 is the purpose of Islamic politics. Alkumo moide. Islam wala politiko wala molu sambanya kairo kono nyato ta kono. Amanke nendirota, amanke nyondoyata, amanke tapaleta, amanke sunyaroti, amanke fania foti, amanke ntemulinati mankati, wobe kake alhala saballa puriya faham. Wolom politiko ya deda nyadile, politiko akadoku jumaleke, politiko akamine wulu soma ni bulatano. Alatulolo jande lafita soma, albeyeke very good citizens, the very patriotic, or very patriotic katu angale kaulo niko patriotic isa fono abuka pronounce wanyama kake patriotic leti mbatu angale kawo eta England ntolienda Gambia mandinga kawo malon fale kumomwe so Islam wala politiko nin ibenun ne follow sutela bari follow ite misilimo mi yalon ko imo misilimoti wala tindankali the word secularism the word conventional kamol lom min ye koto wala soto bari kadinte ni tela nyamin e manke fenti min betayata foga jay miro long e man correct muslimo la londo man dunia ni alkiyama soto alkiyama karambunti je there is no Charles Jaw Memorial Academy in ayom alkiyama karambumo be dunia janni ibe fon karanna ya do kundi jawma nin betama be abite na fala jana the result, but the institution is not existing there in the next world. Angale kantije kandotije mimbije la baro le bije, and baro has no language, has no color. Baro ka results and consequences le wulu ye minke molula abetiyata wala man betiya follow muslimo pour yake politician oti Islamic politics atemu bundalati min kummaya ta muslima kona kamuntala ko muslimo la tawhido muslimo la taqwa, to be conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and muslimo la kenda ya society kono wolom albirr, righteousness, to be continuously good, connecting yourself to Allah and the invisible agents and the book of Allah, and believing, come firmly and certainly that Yawm al-Qiyamah will come one day. Kodi? Ninno mukbalu nyalti kaminke at-tawhid ala la kilimbaya by forslom adiyate ya mandiye ala o mukilinet. Kodi? Katu ala yete famo ke kilinet yimanke fulandi ngoti yimanke mosaba. Na batawo to inyanta nin lonnale ko itebe dawoda ala la ko nyanta tarle hakilo to le nyin kamale kakala soso iblis kakale sam sabanjang inyanta bete ya la ila soto fengo tole yebete ya iniyo to ya samba alakam ila soto fengo ini bali wol nin fuaro miskino danir la ya tala wo sabanjang inyanta kala moti minka sabari kole ya kono inyanta kala moti minna kuol katonya ya itala baro ila diamo is always testified to, is always certified by your action. Ila baro wala katandi ikamim wala sabu nko mislimo atala balwo bejanta kala nyadi le pour a very good politician follow inyanta londale ko item mislimo da fen wala moyti ala le de da kodi ala le me de da ba bari ala yeta dada ay bondi jumale bala adama ay ya marole dila ko nyanta balula tenne duniya kono nyin kammala ila duniya se dia alkiyama asejo fembala ila alkiyama dia namara ala ni na fonje kodi walakin muslimu wala balwo be walakin nan kafale ko secularism, conventionalism, kuma kanwolom ya dinna tubabu kan karango kono ala moyde tubabu kan karango nin tubabu karango mankilin tubabu karango le tubabu du advancing de wala tindan tol bekata kolegin wala ji tubabu kan karango le Gambia samba koma for 61 years mantano akata malo famode, it becomes a mark of disrespect and dishonor. Ni tubabu kan noyti wala fanan la fila fule ti Gambia fon right problem olom nenti. So kanken samati na fala kawanyanta londo le dile londo ka jiko le dile jiko ka bara kendo le dile ala tulolo bake muslimo la balwo benyanta lola minekan abenyanta lola fenne kam miya lonko ani ala la silote walila ibo kumo bondila munto le qur'ano kono kato ala constitution wala de da muslimo ayadila ninko politics isabu e kono, this is secular politics and this is Islamic politics. Everything about a Muslim and Islam, Muslim wala banwo be abenyanta kala politics leti abenyanta kala Muslimaya. Muslimaya mu doku da malati. Muslimaya is all about positive concepts. Your ideas must be very positive and your actions must be very constructive, and whatever you are doing must produce and must bring about very effective measures and results. Ibe kokula nyanta ku kendo le wulu wala tinna ala tulolo bakeja ngo muslimu wala balwo be nyanta kala minaka alaka allata ala la kitabo to na moy alaka kumo min fonye nyin kammala balon na nyaadi le ko woto tonya muslimu wala balwo nyanta wala munakan ala la kitabo mi ka fa ko alquran. It is the supreme constitution. Hani mol mimman la Quran wala ibe baluka according to the Quran. Alkatuba bukunda mimu alkotuba budu. Ila parliamento lu ikalual min landi na manke la luwa kurumbaluti. Kenin ke futu musuni musuye futu ribal wolule mambete ya bari ifawol damma tema social living ni ajubi Quran wa 90% le kaji. Ala tulolo alnata ala la kitabo kono soro mi ka fa ko suratul al-an'am atolon qur'an wala sura woro njawati ala aya keme ani aya tan woro ani aya kilin katafu aya keme tan woro ani aya saba ala tulo loban qur'ano kamen fo muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam luntol be kombe muhammad le noma yaje miyente balafa gambia qur'an tankala te banna qur'an karamo te banna misirol kono abe jurumari but it's very difficult for your qur'an waje moliya bala ila banwo kono wala problem bala muninti because nibe muhammadu noma ya maro min dita muhammad la wahyan muhammad e sunno ka ay qur'ano bar ala balwo kono in action ita lata ninna ita koybe ninna ibuka ninke ita mumunati annatani ayol to nafale ba alakum muhammad ya diamu yako qul innani hadani rabbi ila siratin mustaqim ako dinan qayyiman millata ibrahim hanifa wa ma kana min al mushrikin nin kumo ka ku yata de muhammada foye ko mariya le kanda I am guided by my law I am guided by Allah to the best of part of religion dino bebetama wo dino momunati a very correct religion at is the creed of Ibrahim alayhi salam mi ya lon ko be tonya dronne noma inclining to truth Ibrahim man tarafana noma wa ma kana min al mushrikin he was never and will never be associating anything to Allah anene man fenka fu alaka yalo nin kumo sembo wala tale de barin kadamin ni ala moy bang ala ko kila ko qul afoko ako inna salati my prayers wa nusuki and my devotion wa mahyaya and my living wa mamati and my death lillahi rabbil alamin is all dedicated to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sai ite misilimo yemina twiteje ikwaye kwa ila salo ikwaye kwa ila batunyalo ibotaje ikwaye kwa ila baluo ikwaye ila saya abeda kala ala li rabbil alamin dafan wal be mari fondemba ala ko wa bidhalika umirtu wala akonya alimma ko jannim be diya mola tumadul kol ga kanal akonya ko la ilaha illallah لا شريك له وبذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين ولكن حافظ وبيتي أتبعون وتولد القرآن وكم تشوك لنا يشوك نما حافظ وسوت كنول كنا في كوي بيتال على لون من صوتي نمو تيجي كنول بافولة إذا كنول مولا كوي جنة ما جا فنديتا بدي I wish نترفتنا أبو مسؤول لكم أموي بان أكو ماريو كافونيوتي على لا بري نين يامر نينلا نين كمل وأنا أول المسلمين أنتلو مو فنانتي مم مسلم والفلوت أنتلو موتي ميا فودي على لا يا مرولا أنتلو موتي مم مول بكيسلا على تانكولا على مويد كيلا فوي مسلم يا فني على حديثه المسلم من سلم المسلمون من لسانه ويده الكمو مويجند so Muslim this is your lifespan ekabaluten madama follow ila salo ila batolu ila baluo anila mu ala ye kanda brikata Muslim woti kodi o kola ala ibedin bekel ala then where is your position in relation to politics wotaita be fango fenkela wanyanta lola ala la kula bawela balwoni la saya be yake ala le wala tinna I am not subscribing, I am not supporting the idea that there is a line between what is called conventional and what is called secular and religious education. I don't believe in it. Nene rolo. Eka nene muntole. Yeke bula religious education da makono. Itoleta convention. Itoleke dipiteti. Ye luwa kunta wadeda. Uluwa itamete kama. Namreka nina kena. Bawo ni man tubabu kan mo e bukata debite bon nde malo ni mujjara bi sifa jumalati ali mbula na man ninka kan jola kan man ninka kan bafo debite bungoto mbe tonya fo la koy fer bari yembula tubabu kan wala mbe sila rin gramala ndema angale kan mo mbuka documentul fo karanno dibo kala debite jumalati malo fale kumo mo ni be o be fo la jam fate banne kono mina bunda tole Follow Muslim or ninna mo ila balunyati. This is the principle and the fundamentals of your life. Pour yeke politician ot. Oto ni keta politician ot alonko. Ita ye fango di alala. Iko ala ye kanda silo ka mimu tonyati. Dino mi ya lonka telebeti ata dino beti. Oto ite nyanta balula nyadi. Fango fembe ala wali la kanaka di politiko kono. Kato politiko mu molla na pale. Na number 3 ne fokodi. Number 2 ala moide. Misili mola politiko wolom ninti katandila ko. Ita kata nyaton ko tibam president tibam vice president tibam minister tibam parliamentarian tibam ita kata fengo fenti alon ko yete tombon ne pour ye do ko ke molle ime tombon pour ye maramolula ye tombon ne pour ye do ko ke molle. You are just a representative employee. Ye tombon ne pour ye do ko ke molle hada madingol lon sababu ti pour ke samba palaso to bari itala palaso, the authority, the legality and the justification of your capacity as a president ite mangwata dulato ite ni molu be Allah is the supreme sovereign. Allah le maralen fangobe Allah le tabu Gambia ti fontemba oto momo ya ti so warandi Gambia kata le tabu Gambia ti tonya teng aita hada madingo buka nyaado sotono ni molu me bambu eta santo bari wo molu ani nyaton ko bela sembo mambo ko itolle ya sabude ala min tabu duniyati wala sababu dila wala tinne keta mansa wala tinne keta deputy wala tinne iketa bekala minti woto sabula wa ala min keta sababu because the authority of a leader is not derived from the majority of the people yalo yenene janne fona eco majority carries the vote. Yenina fanya kwadi desan tolwo desan non tolu tonya nte malo ntolla mo fi ya fa mo minati abala fa wara tabake qur'ano kono dia is no verse ayati je minka majority jay 17 times qur'ano ka fayeko walakin akthara an-nas la ya'lamun walakin akthara an-nas la yashkurun walakin aktharuhum jahilun walakin aktharuhum la yu'minun. Majority manke kuti Qur'an kamin soka. Qur'an is not after the quantity, it is after the quality of the human conscience and the human intelligence and the human soul. Isina fay comme majority carries the vote. Nene rona tajan. Majority ni bulat ala ko ni bulata mo jama no ma mimbe banko ka yudiluka ibe filindila an sabilillah ke bondi ala rasiluka. Walakin na tonya be dami even if you are one. Even if you are a single person, lawyer tonya fasa ala de fasa. Muhammad was one in Makabari bi dunya minal mojel lebe kiri. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kodi oto yaje ko be muchimo la politiko niye ke palaso to palaso mukarafa fawalati ala diya mutala kitabu to suratul ahzab akona le amanayata the authority and the trust na konko karafala na sawo karafala na banko karafala isilatala ibalantala katu akuliyatale hada madin wanata dulu biri kay ko dokuwa ke yebula minna hada madin wo balanta katu minom hada madin wo mutojir la balati wo kola jahil wala fanamma ninom fulanjawote kodi alnata sabanjawoto e politique Islam and politics nkamin diyalla nka barole diyalla the framework if you want to be an Islamic politician inyanta mirol min sotola before you become a politician and if you are truly an Islamic politician idunta koku to barako be kelaje molbe dahala and there will be material development katibalu la minaka aladam malek.
Others they prefer English, they cannot speak Mandinka. That's what they are requesting. So you blend them.
Yeah, this is a problem. I think one time at the space, I will just stop giving lectures to schools because Angale Kankatante Bulumin design, Akamuntela Kolie Jaro Tayake Bunkuno, Sunkamole Kifa, Alama Alembema. So, problem of that, I'll mix it anyway for the benefit of the audience because that's the essence and the importance of lectures anyway. So problem over there is not but that's not important. Now my mom is not important. What is important? Message mean kadi faya fahamu bang, faya baralala bang. So the third one is alsari lonko. Follow molu le kamansa tombong. mansali molu be nyante dankula alalla oto mansala sembo manke ko mo jamale ya tombo mansala sembo be lori minakan wolom ay bula alala ya maro noma obedience to the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, obedience to truth and justice and equality in society. I mean, to be very much concerned daily and 24 hours serving, I mean, with the concern and the welfare of the people. Walakin the Muslim political manfania soto. Aman deception also. Lies. There is no lies. There is no deception. There is no empty promises. And there is no kanyon tinya. Itemu ninneti gomna Gambia politics take caring Gambia hustlers will be caring political hustlers. More baby state house le nyinin kan or state house tiran kuramane bala isi taje man sije but nisi taje one day you will be accounted for what you have done there, either by the people or by history or tomorrow by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hustlers or political hustlers le Gambia. Sina mwesafo imam man yentolo bele ma ntol mantara mo maka, we are speaking in the abstract, isn't it? Momo ya keta to ijikolo alama alen be mako to ba don defo we man senyino la jumale wolom ta to Gambia lom hanin yankumol wolte ko be la katala state alta yankumol mako e taje sajen se daha malon fale ni kumo moyleba so man sala tombo muninati wo be kola muslim wala party niya party lo as an Islamic politician ila party must have an Islamic agenda. Nama Islamic agenda sto dolong itala politician ila party ya mambetea. Because kana some moye control minna agenda manke Islam ti ni one thing ibe kodole dile la ke sponsor ila campaign kono ni sponsor ibine bula la loi le deda la loi mi ya lonko is against the fundamental principles of Islam. Nkoy ka wala kenna mansa kundalul abe african wol niye kodi badila ikoy ko sa en afrika aliye god jigenol ke loto ko adata Allah banko kan africano dul sada domo sada muto sada dano foga jay dungo foga jay miro africano man felleno min tambe tan alama alayhim tan motina dunya yake foga jay moti ni dunya mu doku bundaleti kanake foga jay sada domolat people dictating whatever is dirty in their society, whatever is bad in their value system, whatever is unacceptable in their society. Yo ditela eti enyon wala kati kolole di kolole masibo kentolo kodi so ila party nyanta Islamic agenda le sotola but ni kwa Islamic agenda ikasila le kamera le ko nimwe jeno ke abuti yabu nimwe fenke ke abulu kuntu nimwe itol kamera le ko ni mukolle ti min ya lonko because we Islam di molu la nyamin ya Islam di molla le ko Islam bualati Islam as a monster Islam atela do ko minti kamolu barama dorong ye wonyo wala di molu Islam manke woti Islam olon dino ti min ya lon ka tele bala fata dino beti walakin altulolo ba Islam ona na dalilo faliye muslimo la agenda nyanta kala nyaadi le islamic le ninta ta qur'ano kono hanindi ata qur'an kilimolom soro mi ya lon ko ka fa suratul maida atalon qur'ano la sura lulu njawalti ala tolo jang ala ayatan nani anin nani, that is verse number 44, verse number 45, 46 and 47. ala tulolo, listen carefully what the Quran is coming to tell you. Kayo folota nyadile wa anzalna at-taurata fiha hudan wa nurun. Akona kitabo jindi mimto mutauratati na jindi jumallaka Israelin kolu wa Israelin kol say wol takeri minna ta dile Qur'an wala nata ainin kitabol be mura ala tulolo jambang bari wa ayo soronta nyamin wala kumayata alako fala takhshaw an-nas wakhshawni wala tashtari bi ayati thamanan qalila ومن لم يحكم بما أنزل الله فأولئك عليه من الجيجي فأولئك هم الكافرون. كاوكو بالهم ننتدى الإسلاميك agenda مويدة there must be a reference فايسا بوكو سوتو لوا إلا لوا ببولا من بلا كاتو لوا كابدولا فولا لتو لوا نيانتا بولا على ليا ولا لوا يبو حدما دين ولا culture and civilization وكو باري توابو ينا أيما رسانجي جلو tubabo ya la common law angale luwa ila ado min be Angleterre ay woke luwati ay wollandinte ka hanin bi ntebe tama ka luwa la after 61 years yamirante kende ya tabang ala fan tubabo kan karawo kama si boleke nko loyal le bembulu nko jurist le bembulu nko academic sol le bembulu hanin bi ala moyde hanin bi tubabo le Gambia tu nyami ya tu nyamale ye Banjul ke municipal council ti sere ka KMC municipal council kabo denten buri kata abu ko danta wala to buri kama kabo kerserin kata fo kallaji jumala warata woto ye ke chairman wot ye Gambia divide into 7 division angalele o tujam ntolla so called intellectuals legal minds inata hanin bi mam falinno ko mo politique jumale ngamem falal hakilo lode government itanim falal yede walakinna bukulu min ya safi purun kan dinwal kan alne janibang ali janibang we can just write a new book for you people ali jani manke kuti min betayat atitano angalele Banjul kela capital oje ye KMC ke do kulalu karatubabu kan karanna la bondi dulati ye brikama area council ke gamal dulati wala ka kodo supply nin kamale ka do ko ke jana o system ke no continue to Gambia. Where are the teachers? Where are the graduates? Where are the historians? Annanin ko mirabang nde politiko la kono Islam nata tenne Islam ka revolution wala ke aka mira nyale change ay landi nya change wala tinnan ko nibe Islam wala politiko jube ko saba jube the structure and the function and the purpose kodi mambandi follow nko Islamic agenda wala nyanta tarla eta politician obul bari mansa salon ko ala sembo ka ke mansati amantara dending ka from majority le vote kai abe dending ate mansala obedience to the principles of justice and truth. An Islamic political situation mo be kala politician oti be kala mansati in after Islam wala politics le tala wato ite nyanta tilin wala sabatindi la banko kam ye kanya nyoya sabatindi ye la banko dingol betanka akita musuta akita keti akita musilmeta hani dafa mo le nyante tanka le bodi Gambia dunia banko tije ka dafa mo halaki dami afanye mo dafa mo o fon do yata e kamilla dafa mo kan Gambia atatina le fam banko se jara ye luwa bondi baye dafa mo tanka bang iba mo tanka dami be dafa mo tanka lamu kambe wol le ka wulo taki silo ka ni yankumu drive wo min ba koma mi taki roke wo fananse dorakan moto le dorakan fa ya nun kunde chep fa ke mun koti wo mu musifa jumalleti. Where is the compassion? Where is the mercy of Islam? Bala fale na mi dal fa kajele gambe wol ka dafa mo taki silo ka moto wol ka borakan fa ja kos wo banko be mol min kaw ke wo mol yamre wol nyanta na la dunia ba ni na be kala ko tende ba fa Allah insamba jiyo ko len kenye kala na tin banko there is too much callousness. So Islam ni la takala Islamic politician what ibe lola ninde kan katu Islam wala luwa be larin dami Islam ko luwa abundi dula inyanta londale alala luwa le nyanta katama alala luwa mutonyaleti. ولكن الله سبحانه وتعالى على كتابه كنو سورة ميكافة سورة الصاد أتلون قرآن ولا آية سورة تنسبن جواتي أنين سي على آية مواني وورو على تلولو إسلام وكمل مولكران لمن على بمانسا كليكار على النبيومو كليكار a very powerful king إكافمية داود على يا كلينيا ديله أكاكو يا داود إذا داود إنا جعلناك خليفة في الأرض فاحكم بين الناس بالعدل بين الناس بالعدل أكاكويت داود نيك خليفوتي نيك فايس جرنتوتي بانكو كام ينكمل يكيتيو كنتم والتيما فن من دلورين تونياك ولا تتبعوا الهوى كان بولا نيديا نوما فيدلك أكاني فلندي عن سبيل الله كبو على السلوكا بلاكو والذين مول من يدلون عن سبيل الله اكو مول من كجنك كبو على سلوكم اكو ينكم تدبر ولا بولي منهم بما نسوا يوم الحساب كاتو انينات القيامه لولا داود ابو منسكيلتي النبي يومو بنت لا غامبيا ني با ديبيتي كلي ما فاي اونربل اكا كنيا ديله اكا جوسو بوله ايتا مال اونربل ايكونيتا كلي اونربل مناتي نو بكلا If you are dishonorable, I must call you by your name. If you are honorable, I call you honorable. Honey, excellence. Janibe mokele your excellence. I excellent follow. I'm excellent. Mulat nambakele excellence. Why? You know, in terms of they are absolutely bogus. They have no meaning. The essence is it have action or minkela doko kamol makwe. This is Islamic politics. And we must say it loudly, articulate it very strongly. Moli alonja. A dishonorable attitude, a person, a character, a personality is not entitled to be called an honorable person. Allah bisalin dindial. It have a political party to Allah give a political hustler so lebe Gambia. It have a political party to where they can't fire on a ticket. It had a deputy bungo kono tili kunte ba tili ita yala matai ko ita party dot. Ajube jam fa jawo min bijam. Ni manke muslim wala politikoti. Parce que bribe carte faile mi ya faile jiko min can the mandate is based on your association with a particular party. So ni tebe bola woto ibita dula doto avo wali kombe bola le ni ko tayeta ni ko kanata kadi tollam sababoti mi samba santo jam fa man na bang de manke muslim wala politics al kanakati ala tulolo lafita aliyeke parliamentarian soluti but aliyeke Islamic parliamentarian soluti in the sense that aliye kuke mimmu tonyati mimmu tilingoti mimmu hada madin kunda la nyantode dati ala bata wato ala moy bankana min fo ala la politician wal katama nyani nko aya kili wato suratul maida ala aya tanani ani aya lulu time ali ma ko de time nkana na do na professional time ko ha 15
You should take the whole day.
no I will not because eko babe dane waye buka tara bodino ala jamoy bang nka ayo min fo wala munti di chapter 5 of the Holy Quran suratul maida verse number 45 ala tulolo na follow fole nko momo mankiti ala the reference the constitutions of Allah based on justice, equality and fair play and fair sharing and truth and sincerity and honesty momo man waso to ala ko itadun tamina kono ako man lam yahkum bima anzalallah fa ulaika humul kafirun itamari you are a rejecter of truth itamari you are dishonest itamani you are a rebel in the kingdom of Allah. Atata kote verse number 45 ala tulolo ba akwaya wa katabna alaihim fiha anna an-nafsa bin-nafs wal-ayn bil-ayn wal-anf wal-anf was-sinna bis-sinn akwa fil juruhi qasas ntolla luwal katama nyaadile ni moye mo fate akomo be bambandin koditiyolom palasitiyo du yalon nako dalilo le bijay mo fa tawole kono. It's a dabar okay luwala ya dabar what they call commutation of punishment. It's atala. It's afura manjar na fala. Wala e kono le ta modo bul agenda. Minika kwaye ko death penalty is prohibited by the Convention of the United Nations. E kaninde kentolula. Ntolta bola dirima domo ni nina domo to alama alay tankali mambete ya. Na dirimo domo le fon ka da dirimo ta kanyantale sai. Let us be pure in our concept, our thoughts. Allah lo na balwa na famu minti ni dunia konoja. Ala ko moye koku kay luwa landala ala moy ba nimu injuriously. Braye bandi ako wa man lam yahkum bima anzala Allah ako fa ulaika wa mulum jumati wa ulaika humul fulanja mo minati adh-dhalimuna fantonyarla. Ite mofa yemo no kuntu yemo tulo kuntu yemo nyo kati inyanta wonyo kedela bal sembole bela ite manso yewo mari o kala ala ko momo e o kiti ye fangole toñi inyanta kula kala alay minna. I'm talking about the agenda of an Islamic legislator, an Islamic executive and the Islamic judiciary. Ale kumo moy abedun ta Islamic politics la sabanya mo minati ala ko nul be ko la ay Isa tina ay kitabo diala nimu injilti wa injilo nataka toñandiroke Musa la kitabola anin ka luwa kolawol feyandi bani Israel kam bari balanta ka kitiyala sango min soniyata ko islamo i balanta ka kitiyala ala ko wa man lam yahkum bima anzala Allah fa ulaika humul fasiqun akoyte mari mambo hadamadiya e botela hadamadiya konol kusaba ala ko folo kafirole muyti ni man kitiya ke toñala ni man kitiya ke tilingola ni man kitiya ke molla kaya nyoyala ako folo ite mari mu kafirolti fula njaw mu tojer lalate saba njaw ite mari farata e botela hadamadiya ko braye banda mine fo muhammadi akay wa anzalna ilayka alkitab أكون بالحق مصدقا لما بين يديه من الكتاب ومهيمنا عليه الجبل ولكن مسلم ولا constitution وفلا على كويت محمد ناتا كتابه جندي كان تونيالا وكتابه يتونيا نروك كتابه من تنبتا قوم موسى عيسى لا كتابه أنا تبين فلانك وكتابه كتا supervisorتي ثم فين هذا ما دين ولا في تعالى باتر الله وكتابه كنا the Quran for justice, for equality, for fairness, security, peace, tranquility, nationalism, patriotic. أبي القرآن malum falka kumo moyleba so islamo ka janne foye as a politician Islamic politics abe lori ninkan wolom alala ya maro ibata mandila walla alala ya maro mutilin walati alala ya maro mu ka kanya nyoya ke molu tema o be kola fana islamo kana kule tanda lambado ala tuji ala slolo yan kana min fali ni lafta Islamic political fond kala nim banko kam nim folobe wulla ke oppose ka fo no na constitutional man so Islamic ka folo parce que ka fo le ko constitutional ko secularisé yalo nim ko ka ku yatale de na misalo di yalla a very good example nin Gambia no lota lunta wonyala ala moyde Gambia way lo lunta wonyala for example Gambia woni Senegal in ko be lori Gambia o ka fo Senegal in ko manduma Gambia o Senegal in ko nyanta mina fola Gambia way a nyanta telephone o le tala a nyama to le office o pole na o mari muta ya samba nyama to le malum fale kuma moy ite muhammad din wati yede dale ibe ala la korda ko ala daso ite nata ko hali luwa nimbe tamalete ka wobe kala luwa lati nimbe bola dino e banta o ta kala dino ti ite mu'minati ite famu daso ngolti nimmu dino ti Isalon control, we are still under mental and intellectual colonization. Africano hakilo hanimbi abe marole kotonko. Africano kana fango nene kafo kuflak winning national anthem le babul. And a country called the Gambia, omanke kuti mimo kana entertain. If you are not free in your mind, and you are not liberated in your soul, and you are not free in your body, you are still a slave, and a double slave or a triple slave for that matter. Aliye joya sabo njongolone jo moye ke jongoti sinya saba aliye olonne ba nite mira mole ke mire nite koy bita ala ya mole ka foni danda nite be fon fen do mole ka foga jay tole ditela ite be foro ya la nyaade. And this is our problem. Ni yedula belema wala tinna bunda tije fokamuru islamo kam. Islamic politics is based on truth. Political party nadiyate ya kolkatu ala bribe lu a jindiro ke ay system o mi islamo ya lande di general basis akoto mo minati ashura. Shura means consultative democracy. But Islam is not democracy as we understand it. Islam is not communism. Islam is not rugged capitalism. Islam manke the system wol min be hada madin wali deda in Islamo fatatalem ko Islamo ala structure, ala political structure, ala political function, ala dokunya, ala political purpose aya kamina kama wol beni miluta manke walatin na niko democracy ka kuyata back. His high time we tell you the true meaning of democracy, because it can be in the school the government of the people. Imagine more be a tankale camera for children of Genano. Nimpo Badafata, you know, whenever this is repeated, I feel so sad by myself. Yalo Antabala Fale. Your generation will be currently thinking will be for government of the people, by the people, for the people. Alialo mean democracy in the Western sense. is a dictation dictated to a person who is just under the level of understanding what is dictated to him. Yalo mbadana alimma ko enena fa yaje ibe nimmo ile ba social media la be futalera le the so called intellectuals say no imam coming for manke tonya go to the advanced learners dictionary or go to the encyclopedia ibata la saveringe government I mean it's a dictation that is dictated to somebody who is who does not understand what is dictated to him. Parce que tolbe democracy ni wuri kambe don tonyeka eco freedom of speech. Ima wala foyeba. Eco freedom of speech, freedom of conscience, freedom of expression, freedom of association, freedom of forming a political party. But at the same time, with all this freedom, they have only one freedom for themselves: the freedom to exploit you and keep you in that chain of slavery forever. It may be the freedom of association, freedom of political party. But tilimwale, anin kanyol mol kanyandi ale. Because democracy is a concept and it is a means, it's a system. What system is it practical, applicable in your understanding and your culture and in your environment? Because yet our political science they are not yet democratized. And the environment is not democratized. There is no democratic parliament. Election o mi katala among the electionoti. Kato mi non wati wo electionoti ma de kamin fango tombong Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam akoye ko mo tombong palaso la mo do bije miya no katambiati akamunta ko ite Abul Qasim soso. We go for the good when the better is there. You take the better when the best is there. Alio angale kamoy. Huh? Yalong good law and better. Ani sign best bije, better bije, good bije. Ike yung good law. Obe benda no nyadi. Ulol bela suwa kone demono. Ike yung yankumula. Iko yung wabita demo. Wabita bine mutalete. So this is the problem. We must understand in call well, somebody will say, oh, Imam is now a dictator. He is trying to espouse, he's trying to just, support a dictatorial system. Because Islam ma dawda Islam dictatorial or not. Islam way min lundi amruhum shura bainahum. Everybody is involved. Walakinna nimu banku dimoti. You are indifferent to the situation, to the issues. The public issues, mini bela banko kang ila Islam is questionable. Every Muslim has a role to play in developing society, in trying to advise people to be righteous, and try to tell people to just refrain from doing evil. Quran wale for chapter 3. Quran kono ala verse 104 ala moya kamim fonye wal takun minkum umma yad'una ila alkhair wa ya'muruna bil ma'ruf wa yanhauna 'anil munkar wa ulaika humul muflihun. Let there be a community among who will be calling people to whatever is good. They will be telling people not to do evil, but they will be encouraging people to do right, and these are the successful ones, to put it literally that way. So Islamic politics mulinati Mobe is involved. Hadi mantara parliamento tebe parliamento banta kila man ra'a minkum munkaran falyughayyiruhu bi yadihi. Nin sambo tela ayele mandi dala, especially the social media era and time. Nimol be damu takuwa minna wakalole. Because social media can bring down a government and can elect and select a government. Islam wa mafwe kwa ibe selection wale kala wale be electoral kala. It's up to you, but the process must be fair, must be equitable, and must be transparent and accountable. Kana sunyaroke, kana tapaleke. Walatinna momo tata palaso to kartela. Karte min tapale ni sunyarole bige. So my pare beginning kalal. ita miye mo tombo yake palasoto yalon ko wamu good lati bari beta bije best bije ibe ni kala le soma. Don't be an indifferent citizen. Banku dingo nyanta active lale must participate positively and constructively in trying to encourage people to be part of the general policy of a nation. Muslimo manje na kasi bunkono ka fa fo ngoy hani politiko lon te datije idatije muna kam loi mi ka da katame teleka nimmano da kafuta iteleka kumbo nim petrolo kafute ka kumbo nin nawe ke kaspa wol fanam mam fenno fo kaspa wa kafu molu la kole ya fo se wuli ya fo ni ma fo you are questionable ni amoy momo tankunta mam mol la kole ya fo atanka ko ale tankalon this is the job yaje nim suloye domoroke ay fango mabo ala jokol isali pa nyaawne buko fango bondin ye momo moy amada ka fu molla koto aman diamu banko molu la palyala o maribe siri in a comfort zone le ko ya condition wala ba fekam ala bank account o 100,000 ala moto nyima gambe on air condition o diata ile fola bongo ni fata wala be fala official air conditioner moto air conditioner ifo wala bon air conditioner ila hotel wala ka workshop o kada air conditioner be fala le funti you are living in the Gambia je candidate nimbe momenti for us to bring ourselves to the level of the people, to understand and to feel and to empathize the pains and the agony of the people. So politician o look ninko Islam wala politiko mbina round up la munom wolom aylo tilimo kan political system o nya wolom ika Islamize you Islamize every system. Islamization of politics is very simple. Ita muslimo ila dino londoro fango fayalon ko be dunnaje ya nati in accordance with the principles of Islam. Niwo ke doro akamunta ko ya Islamize le nim fota rajan sal hakilo bulandi kam fa hakilo bulandi ala diyamu taala kitabo kono kitabo minna soro muazzariyat chapter 51 ala ko nyaadi wa dhakkir inna dhikra tanfa'ul mu'minin braye bandi ako hakili bulando ke remind those who are believers, those who are secured. I mean alaje ako wa ma khalaqtul jinna wal insa illa liya'buduni, verse 51, 52, 53. Wa ma uridu minhum min rizqin wa ma uridu an yut'imani inna allaha huwa ar-razzaqu dhul quwwati al-matin. Alayen kalamu tandinin lafitani aliyake in the next 20 years more battle. How many of you want to be a parliamentarian? Raise your hands. I told Hamma after doing I'm not very much. How many of you want to be a president? All of you, huh? And how many of you want to be ministers? Huh? But Alkana ke suluwa minister ya today. Suluwa mam fenlong for subo domo. Yewo ta kara for subo la de subo be domo la de. Alke michili men minister ti wala munti. Jannite kono be fala mul kono e fa. Jannite be suma ya lon na mole bo kandi ya kono. Jannite be denni ka kuto du ne soga jayo bo mol bala. Jannite be sino la mol be sino. Nenno Islam woti mol first, the people are the first and you are the second. Nim fota tan safa alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam.